Hello everyone, in today's staff development presentation, I will be showing and teaching you how to use emerging digital tools and resources that you can apply into your lessons, content, and/or classrooms. TAMU hosted the 9th Annual EdTech Conference. The TCEA conference was held on September 13, 2019 in TAMU. The mission statement, our mission, TCEA, is dedicated to advancing teaching and learning through the use of technology. Their vision is learning without limits. What do they do? The TCEA, which stands for Texas Computer Education Association, is a global nonprofit member-based organization that supports the use of technology in education. It was founded in 1980, and TCA has been playing a vital role in increasing technology funding and access for pre-K through grades 12 schools for nearly 40 years. So they're best known for their exceptional conferences and events, and this is the event, one of the events I attended, and I'm going to be teaching you some emerging technologies from that training. So Tammy, you ready to fully charge educators at 9th Annual EdTech Conference, Thursday and Friday. I attended the Friday one, which was allocated for librarians. Resources that we're going to be reviewing today in today's staff development are classroomscreen.com, PDF Candy, Padlet, Kittle, and this more link, I got permission to use it from the presenters at the conference. It's going to show you way more resources that they have available for educators and librarians. So classroomscreen.com is going to be one of the ones I'm going to be showing you how to use. It allows the teacher to create a digital board of widgets for students to help focus on their works and tasks. You can choose your background, you can type in your instructions, you can choose a work symbol, set a timer, show the clock and calendar. You can use a traffic light, pick a random name, choose a calculator, draw in screen, full screen. You can even generate a QR code, and there's a lot of things you can do, and you can also select the language. So I'm going to go ahead and show you here. I have it pulled up. So when you would type classroomscreen.com, right here are the widgets that you can use. So for example, teachers in your classroom, you can open the text box and you can write down, today we will be working on inferences. Then you can write notes for the students, so you don't have to be repeating your instructions over and over. They will be there. Let's say you also want to set a time. Okay, class, you have 10 minutes to do this quick review. So you would set the timer, and then it starts counting down. It also has alarms that you can personalize, so that students are able to choose different alarms. Most students tend to enjoy this one because it does sound like the Mario ringtone. Okay. And then you can also add, let's say teachers, when you're having walkthroughs, they're all about randomization. So what you can do is type here in your students' names. Okay. And then I would click on choose, and it's randomly going to choose a person for me. So that really helps for randomization in your lesson. You don't have to be calling on the same student to respond. There's a traffic light that was mentioned before. You can just say, okay, stop right now, slow down, or ready, set, go, you're taking the quiz. I also like to add the work symbols. The work symbols are awesome. So you can click on the icon you want. If the activity is maybe a test, there should be silence in the class. If it's an activity, a collaboration, You want to maybe say, okay, we're in partners, but talk and whisper so it's not a big commotion. Also, if you're doing a group work, okay, or you're doing an activity, they can ask a neighbor, and then this one would be for, okay, work together. So having these indicators visually for the students, you would just project it on your screen, can be extremely helpful for your lesson. Again, you can open the text box to create the objective and write it down for the instructions. You can choose at random. You can set up a timer for the students. You can also switch it. You can use a more digital one or this one. I like this because it's counting down the time with the sandglass as well, and the kids enjoy it. And then I really like this. So I think this is a very good website that you can incorporate in your classes, especially so it can minimize on redirection and you can spend more time teaching content instead of repeating the same instructions over and over again. Okay, so that was classroomscreen.com. Okay, the next one I wanted to show you was PDF Candy. Okay, so for PDF Candy, it is fairly easy to use. Let's say you want to create a PDF, you want to create it into a Word document, you would just click the icon, you would add your file from your desktop, and then it would download it. And as you can see, there are way many options here. This is absolutely free. You would just type in pdfcandy.com. I know there's some programs out there that charge you to just convert a PDF to a Word or convert a Word to a PDF. So this is going to be extremely helpful for you, and you can even add a watermark to the document. You can make it your own, and I think it's going to be a very useful tool for you to use when you're maybe creating curriculum. You want to convert some files, you want to modify them. This would be a great way to do that. Okay. Okay, so let me see. The next one, this one is a great tool as well. So Padlet is a virtual wall bulletin board that allows students to create a sticky note to express their thoughts on a common topic. Padlet allows post and text. You can add an image, you can include a photo. Padlet has recently begun charging $99 a year for unlimited walls. But if you were to create a free account, you can get up to 3 walls in your account. It has new formats, it has shelves, it has posts. You can collaborate and access reactions, grade, star, give feedback. You can categorize with colors. You can customize it. You'll find it very, very interactive and technology based, and the students will gravitate to that. So I have it here. So you would just type in padlet.com. I do already have an account, but let's say for the sake of the presentation, I'm going to make a Padlet, and then I would select, do I want the wall? Do I want the canvas? Am I going to be streaming something? Do I just want a grid, the shelf, the back channel, a map? So most teachers and educators tend to like the wall. It's fairly easy to use. You can come up with a topic, okay, and then you start posting. Here you would click on the plus button, and then let's say write one thing you learned in class today. And then the students would have to create their own Padlet and post it, and that can be your exit ticket for the classroom. Okay, so Padlet.com is fairly easy to use, and it's very effective, especially for those students. We do have digital native learners, they have grown up with technology. It's a technology era. So all these emerging tools are extremely helpful for your class. The next one we have is Kiddle.com. Kiddle.com is just a safe search engine. So for example, put up here, Kiddle, if I type in anything that I'm looking for, tigers, it's going to give me all images regarding the tigers. You might say, why don't they just Google it? Why don't they just look for a YouTube video, look for something? Well, with Google, you run the risk of students maybe typing in a term and something inappropriate or irrelevant will show up. So this Kiddle.com is a great way to, if you're setting up a research assignment, if you are asking for certain images, you are looking at the news, videos, it is a safe search engine that you might want to use in your class. It will save you a lot of redirections and having students off task looking for other stuff or looking at stuff they're not supposed to. Okay. And then the last one is S'more. Like I mentioned, I got permission from the presenters and they said it would be up, it would be for public use. So in their S'more, it was Ms. Jeanette Corder and Joanne Gore. So right here, they tell you who they recommend, which educators and consultants they would promote and for you to follow. And then down here, tech tools that you might not know about. So they do mention some of the ones I went over, but they also mention new ones. So I'm going to be sending you this professional development presentation on PowerPoint, and then I'll be sending you a screencast as well, loading it up to YouTube for easier access so you can go back. But I do want to send you the PowerPoint. That way the links will be available for you to just click. Okay, so I hope you really liked the presentation. Out in S'mores, you can create flyers, newsletters, and other documents. So this is a great tool to use. So if you are interested in any of these resources, so we had S'more, Kiddle, Padlet, PDF Candy, and classroomscreen.com. So remember, classroomscreen.com is completely free. PDF Candy is completely free to use. Padlet, you do have a free account. You could create up to 3 walls. If you want to go over 3 walls, then here would be the charging fee. Kiddle.com is absolutely free. The students or you would just type in kiddle.co and it's ready to go. And S'more, like I mentioned, it does have a free version, but right now, right here, however, teachers should be aware that students can easily share their creations with other site visitors if they're using the free version of this site. S'more's educating version is available for $79 annual fee, and it'll make all your stuff private. Give students an assignment to create a promotional flyer or product they've invented. So all of these tools are new technologies that are out there for you to use. This is part of the presentation. Now, later on, we're going to be doing hands-on activities. And thank you so much for your time.